beautiful campus of Boston College for today's matchup. And we couldn't have asked for better weather for today's game between the Boston College Eagles and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Hey folks, Brad Nessler here with my co-host Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. We've got an early season ACC matchup for you today, and I'm really looking forward to this one.
Boston College will have to find a way to contain the ability of this kid at quarterback. It's safe to say that there might not be a better athlete on the field today, as this kid is good enough to beat the defense with his arm and his feet. Watch out, because I expect this quarterback to play extremely well today.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss. We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. And there's the opening boot. And he's taken down at the 30. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. They'll start this drive at the 30-yard line. Ace backfield. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. Looks like there's an injured player on the field. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Into double coverage, and that's going to be picked off. He's taken down at the 45-yard line. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Well, that's big time. He made a great read on the quarterback and got in there for the pick.
It's 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. The halfback with a carry. Tries to spin, but he's brought down. The running back gets 2 on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 43-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. And he's immediately tackled.
That was a pretty nice play by the receiver to go up and get that pass.
Yeah, the pass was a little bit high, but this kid had no trouble adjusting and making a great play.
First down, 10 to go.
200 check. 200 check.
They line up in the jumbo set. Brought down at the 26. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 26-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Drops back to pass. And he's taken down at about the 19-yard line. They get about 7 yards on the pass and pick up a first down.
And, Coach, this is becoming a very nice drive that they've been able to put together. That's 3 first downs, and they're still going.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time.
Red ball. Play of game. On the offense.
Possibly some miscommunication there. They can't get the play off, and it'll cost them a few. So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. It's 2nd and long. Ball on the 25. And we got the backup in there now at running back. He's on the run. Goes to his back, and it's in and out of his hands.
He tried to force that one in.
It should have been intercepted. He can't be thrown into coverage like that.
Here's the 8th play of the series. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Got hit as he threw. The safety got in there at the last minute.
Well, that's a great job of preventing the score here. He got in great position and made a big-time play on the ball.
And it's good. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Georgia Tech gets set to kick this one away. Kicks it away. He got hit hard. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
Do you think this quarterback is rattled a little bit after that last pick?
He better not be, because it's early in the game, and if he loses his composure, then this team can be in for a very long game. I think he's going to be all right, Coach.
Intercepted off the tip. And he's tackled at the 26. And he grabbed that one off the tip.
You know, sometimes interceptions like this require a little bit of luck. He happened to be in the right place at the right time.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. He's taken down at the 22. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 22. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. Great defensive effort that time.
Did you see how that safety played that ball? That was a beautiful play.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Back to pass. Nice job there to bring up a 4th down.
Pretty good throw here by the quarterback, but he couldn't quite get it in there. That was a nice job by the defense.
They got 2. The offense scoops it up.
Great penetration there by the defense.
Special teams win ball games, my friend, and that was a great special teams play.
They'll go to work at the 27. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Single set backfield. They go with the run. He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 34-yard line. About 7 yards on that carry. 2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 34-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And he's got his receiver. It's the sophomore. Tackle at the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball, and if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
And they use motion. It's the tailback. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Tailback picked up 7 on the draw. We've got a 2nd and 2. Ball on the 46-yard line. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Hands it to the back. He's at the 40. To the 20. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. Oh, my, what a run that was.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this kid is incredible. He's got the moves, the speed, the power. He's the total package. Nice play to take the three-point lead here early in the first quarter. The question now is if they can build off this momentum later in the game.
And he converts the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Boston College lines up for the kickoff. He sends it off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. He's taken down at the 39. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. This drive will start at the 39-yard line. First and 10. And a new halfback checks into the game. Toss. He fights forward to about the 40. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 40. So at the end of one, our score here at Alumni Stadium, the Boston College Eagles, 7, Georgia Tech, 3. Second down and 9 to go. They'll work from the shotgun. Scrambling around. Incomplete. And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
If he didn't hold on to the ball so long, Kirk, he wouldn't have got drilled like that.
Nickel defense. And he's hit as he throws. And it's intercepted. This defense just swarms to a pass when it's thrown like that.
And that's because of two things. Pressure on the quarterback and being in a zone defense. Everybody's facing the play, and if you don't throw a perfect ball, it's going the other way in a big-time hurry.
First and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. 3 wideouts here. Short pass, middle of the field. He tries to juke, but they bring him down.
You know what? After a play like that, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they went to the air again.
The backfield's in an offset I formation. And they might be coming with a blitz here. Hands it to the back. They'll bring him down at the 50. They'll pick up a first down with that run from the halfback.
Yep, he came away with about 5 yards there on the carry for the halfback.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. He's tackled at the 46. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down. 6 yards to go. Ball on the 46. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. He drops back. Complete. Tackle at the 28. What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real gun for an arm. He sizes up the play well and then gets the ball out of there.
We've got a first and 10. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Again with the run. And he's taken down at the 28-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. It's second and 10. Ball on the 28. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. There he goes. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. Great play call there. They designed that play specifically for the halfback, and boy, did it pay off.
They had everything working on that play, guys. The line created a good push, the back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle. Next thing you know, you got a touchdown.
he converts the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Boston College ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. What a collision. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
Yeah, Kirk, this game is already getting out of hand. They can't afford these turnovers.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. This team can't afford to get in much of a bigger hole before halftime.
And he's taken down at the 41. Heck of a play by the quarterback.
When you bring a lot of pressure, you're going to leave yourself open out there, relying on your secondary and your linebackers. You're just hoping they can make plays. That time, the defense lost. The offense won.
First and 10. And a new halfback checks into the game. Takes it right and brought down right away. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
The blitz was pretty effective on that play, Coach.
Yep, they plugged up the holes well, so the back was not able to go very far.
They line up in the shotgun. Scrambling around. On the move, throws complete to the tailback.
It's a great job here by the quarterback of recognizing the outside linebacker blitz and delivering the football for a first down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. They'll bring him down at the 25. The halfback gets the toss and picks up 2. Second and 8. From the gun. Looking to scramble down. He can't get away from the pressure. Well, you can't blame the O-line when it's the cornerback who gets the sack.
Yep, especially when it's a crafty veteran like this guy. He does a good job of not giving the blitz away before the snap.
You're exactly right. He's been playing one of the hardest positions in college football for a while now, and you can't do anything on offense that this man hasn't already seen. He wasn't letting the receiver get to that one.
That's a big play on third down to get a hand in there and break up the pass.
I think the quarterback would like to have that one back.
And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. And it's wide left. No good. Tough break there for the kicking team.
And the home crowd is absolutely loving it.
The noise in this stadium makes it real difficult for those kickers to concentrate.
Especially when you're right in front of that student section. Man, those guys are loud.
They'll run the option. Tackle at the 49-yard line.
That run just put him over 100 yards, and we're still in the first half.
We have a long way to go in this game, Kirk. This kid has potential to finish this game with a heck of a lot of yards.
Yep. The offensive line continues to block the way that they've been blocking, and there won't be anybody stopping him.
What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
High formation here. Again, he'll get the call. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
The halfback had nowhere to run, and he paid for it.
They need to throw some blocks out there. Hit somebody. This ain't a walkthrough.
Single set backfield. Little handoff. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. First and 10. Ball on the 37. New running back now into the backfield. Here's a hole. He's at the 30. To the 10. Touchdown! Guys, did you see how fast he is?
This kid's one of the fastest players in all of college football. He runs a 4.3 40. He is a burner.
And he uses his speed well. Just watch that last touchdown run, and you'll see what we're talking about.
And he adds the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Here's the kick. At the 40. Got an opening. To the 10. He returns it all the way to score. I'd say he opened a few eyes with that return, Lee.
He may open some eyes, but he shut some mouths on the other team with that little scamper.
He makes the PAT. Georgia Tech is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks off. Gets to about the 37-yard line. They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6.
I think they'll continue to pound it out, Brad. This offensive line is doing a great job of blocking, and the running backs are finding all the holes.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. I agree. I think they're going to keep pounding it in there until this defense can stop it.
Looks to pass. He gets hit out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
It's all about chipping away at the defense. Even short yardage completions can have a way of building a quarterback's confidence.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Drops back to pass. Throws out to the tight end again, completes. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. First and 10. Ball on the 46. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He's taken down at about the 35.
If this receiver wants to make it to the next level, those are the types of plays he'll have to make.
Absolutely. They love pass catchers that look the ball all the way into their hands and then tuck it away safely.
And he's taken down at the 17-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 17. The field goal unit's out on the field, and they're going to try to get these guys 3 points before halftime. And it sails through the uprights. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. With only a few ticks left on the clock before halftime, I would expect they'll just squib kick this one. And he's taken down at the 22. We've still got a half of football remaining, but our score at halftime is the Eagles 24, the Yellow Jackets 10. Boston College is set to kick this ball off, and we're just about set to get the second half started. From his own goal line. Brought down at the 30. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. They come out in a goal line set. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
The sophomore just stuck it to the ball carrier right there. That's a very good tackle.
From the gun. Scrambling around. Throws into coverage, just picked off. they make the stop right around the 38-yard line. That was a dangerous pass.
Well, he should have known better than to throw that football into coverage like that. You can't expect the receiver to come down with that ball.
We talked about this sophomore before the game, and he sure can play, I'll tell you that. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. The defensive back's moving in closer. Run left, and he's taken down in the backfield.
The defense just blew that one up in the backfield.
Just nowhere to run on that play, Coach. The halfback had nowhere to go from the get-go.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Catches it. Tackle at the 34. That reception good for 7 yards.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Looking to throw. So they'll get a first down on the play, and that was a very nice catch, fellas.
He had the layout to make that play, and I got to say, that was pretty.
We'll take another look at the play here, and I'll be honest, I couldn't tell if he made the catch or not.
Man, from our angle, it was really hard to tell. I think this one could go either way.
So after review, they'll rule that he trapped the ball.
Good call from the booth. He definitely did not have possession of that ball.
The kick is away. It's long enough, and he's got it. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And this one's away. At the 40. Tackle made at the 44-yard line. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
Watch out for this defense. They've shown they can take advantage of the smallest of mistakes.
He's scrambling. Throws into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And down he goes at the 41-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up in an I. Passes left, gets it out to the halfback. Good pickup there.
Yeah, but you know what? I thought the receiver was covered pretty well that time. Sensational effort by the receiver to come away with the catch there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Brought down around the 26-yard line. They gained 5 yards there. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 26. The defensive backs moving in closer. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. They'll bring him down right around the 14-yard line. Everybody was fooled on that one.
Hey, that was a good job here by the quarterback. That could have play fake as a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, then whoosh, the ball is flying over their heads.
Here's the give. He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down. Not much there, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. About 12 yards out. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's taken down at the 9-yard line. 4 yards on that play. 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on the 9. The defensive backs moving in closer. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Here's the handoff, and he's brought down right away. Well, they tried to keep it on the ground for the first down.
You know, Brad, here the defense just steps up and makes a play, stopping them and bringing up fourth down.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. The field goal attempt will be about a 26-yarder. And he missed it off the upright. That's a tough break there for the kicker.
That just wasn't a good kick. There is really no excuse for missing a cheap shot like that.
This guy needs to go back over his mechanics. Something seems to be off in his footwork, and that's not a good thing for a kicker. Sometimes it is very hard to correct.
And down he goes, around the 30-yard line.
That outside linebacker better blitz with a sense of urgency next time. When you blitz on a passing play, you better get in there. Otherwise, the quarterback will shred you to pieces. The question here is whether or not after that small gain, they run the ball now or not.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling, runs with it, and he's got room. He's out of bounds at the 42-yard line. And he has a huge
decision-making ability, this quarterback. He looks and looks. He sees nothing. He didn't get rattled. He sees some green in front of him, and he takes off. Ends up with a great run.
Can't find anyone open. Down the left side. Gets it. He's in space. And they bring him down at the 16-yard line. What do you think of that pass play, fellas?
Oh, the blitz was coming, but it didn't get there in time.
Yep, and the protection gave the quarterback time to float one downfield for a big gain and a first down.
Fires out quick. It's picked off. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play.
This quarterback better start making better decisions in the passing game. Otherwise, this corner will come up with even more picks in the future.
First and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Offset eye formation in the backfield. Passes left, gets it out to the halfback. Stiff arms, but he can't break the tackle. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
Good coverage by the cornerback to make a sure tackle after the reception.
Way to look it in.
Good old post route, plus zone coverage, plus this quarterback equals first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 28. They line up in an I. They'll give it off here. And he's tackled around the 32-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Caught sideline, and he stays in. Good catch, and can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
And down he goes at the 39-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. The defensive backs moving in closer. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Drops to throw, no protection. They got in there in a hurry.
That was just good pass rush by the defensive end.
And the offensive line has to at least slow the guy down a little bit. He was in there in no time.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is the Eagles, 27, the Yellow Jackets, 10. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. The halfback with a carry. He steps out at the 32. It looks like they picked up a yard or a little less.
There was no room for the halfback to go anywhere right there.
That was a design run blitz by the middle linebacker, and they played the run about as well as you could.
He's looking down the middle. That's a great tackle at the 15. And I got to think this defense has this quarterback a little bit confused down there. That was his 3rd interception.
You're right, Brad. They're very aggressive right now on defense, and the quarterback cannot continue to throw the ball into coverage and expect to get away with it. Not against this defense.
he's scrambling. And the safety with the interception. Inside the 30. Big opening. Tackle at about the 3-yard line. It's the safety who's in the right place at the right time.
The quarterback has to know where the safety is when he makes this kind of throw. Right here, he just tried to force something that wasn't there.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. He's tackled right around the 2-yard line. He picks up a yard on the play. It's second and goal. All on the 2. They come out with a big set. And they use motion. It looks like they're going to blitz. Hands off to the back, and he's in. Nice run and a score by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man anytime you're near the goal line.
And he put a great juke move on the defender on his way to getting into the end zone. What a play.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Boston College 34, Georgia Tech 10. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He'll take it from the 2. At the 30. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. They'll go to work at the 33-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Well, we've got a new man calling signals now. Let's see if he can do any better than the starter. Now he tries to buy some time. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And he's tackled in the open field. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
Can't find anyone open. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. Well, coach's short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
He's on the run. Complete. It's the freshman. They'll bring him down around the 24-yard line. Good play for the offense that time.
Yep. Good play and a pretty touch pass by the quarterback.
Absolutely, right on target.
Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. He scrambled. A lot of pressure, and he's sacked. And it seemed like they had no problem getting to the quarterback on that play.
Great call by the defensive coordinator to call the blitz. It left the defensive lineman free to get to the quarterback.
The aggressive defensive call worked there, Kirk. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, then I'm going to keep going after that quarterback.
And he will score. This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed. Well, I think you got to go for 2 in this situation.
And they're looking to get 2 points here. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looking to throw. Throws off balance, and it's intercepted. Well, I'd expect the onside kick here, although it doesn't look like they're lining up for it. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Gets to about the 47-yard line. The offense will come out again hoping to have similar results as their last drive.
There was a lot working on that last drive too, Coach.
Especially the blocking up front. This offensive line really did a nice job staying with their blocks so that their running back could run wide.
Got some open field. The 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. The halfback got the carry and weaved through that defense for a score.
He found some daylight and took off for 6.
He makes the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the score is Boston College 41, Georgia Tech 16. Boston College ready to kick this one off. Taken from the 3-yard line. He got hit hard. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time.
Yeah, watch out for this passing game again. Boy, when they are rolling, they are hard to stop.
As long as this quarterback has time to throw, and you can guarantee that he'll find the open man.
15-yard gain on the play.
First and 10. Ball on their own 44. And a new halfback checks into the game. Now he's scrambling. And they tackle him at the 25. So on first down, they go to the air and pick up huge yardage.
Kirk, it looked like to me the defense just fell asleep on that play.
Well, that was just a well-executed play. They picked a perfect time to stretch the defense with a passing play, and it worked.
First down, look at the throw. They bring him down. Chalk one up for the linebacker.
It's hard to pick up this blitz because you never know where these guys are coming from.
You know, that's why I consider the offensive linemen some of the smartest people on the football field. But it didn't look like it on that play.
This sophomore linebacker is just all over the field. It's just not his blitzing ability that gets him recognized.
Number 10, the intended receiver on the play.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 15. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. He gets hit out of bounds at the 45-yard line. That was a very surprising call, don't you think?
Yeah, it really is. Coach, what do you think? What are these guys thinking down there?
Temporary insanity by the coach.
So they're going to go for it here. 3 down linemen and 2 linebackers on the field in this defense. Going long. This one is batted away.
Now let's see what the guys on offense can do.
They'll get the ball here at the 45. First and 10. They line up in an I. Interception. He's tackled right around the 44-yard line. And that interception might be what they needed to get back in this ball game.
Nice try, Brad. Keep their hopes up, but I don't think they have a chance of winning this. They're too far down to catch up.
And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Now he tries to buy some time. There's a very impressive open field tackle. Well, he didn't get much out of that scramble.
Yo, this kid needs to learn when to scramble. He's going to end up in the hospital if he keeps getting hit like that.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Look at the throw. Feeling the pressure. How about that play?
They tried to squeeze that one in there. Forget about it.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 34. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. Back to pass. He gets sacked on the play. They just keep getting to this quarterback, fellas.
Yep, that's the 4th team sack that this offensive line has given up today.
They have to protect themselves better, Kirk. This defense came to play today, and the offensive line can't be giving up sacks left and right like this.
Punts the ball away. He fields the punt at the 16. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. They'll start at the 41-yard line. First and 10. Offset I formation in the backfield. Sacked on play action. And they get a nice defensive play.
Now here's a play you don't see very often. That time they brought pressure from the corner position, and the line couldn't pick him up, and he was able to wrap the quarterback up for a sack. That's a good defensive call.
The offensive line didn't do a very good job of picking them up that time. There were guys coming from everywhere.
Give to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 39. 3-yard gain by the running back.
Nice play here by the senior to make the sure tackle. It's not very often that someone's able to shake this guy.
They line up in an I. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. That's the end of the ball game, and our final score on this one, Boston College 41, Georgia Tech 16. Kirk, as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your thoughts on this one?
Well, there is no question as to who the better team was today, Brad. Georgia Tech came into this one a little timid, worrying too much about what their opponent was going to do and not executing their own game plan. Once they fell behind, they really seemed to lose their focus, and then it just got really ugly.
Folks, that's going to wrap up another broadcast of NCAA Football 09. We'd like to thank all of you for playing, and we hope you'll join us again real soon. Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.